We have 18 million plant and animal specimens. Yes, they're dead.
It was a hairless rat.
Because it's not something people normally get to see.
They'll say, whoa, is that natural?
And you can see cotton sticking out where the eyeballs used to be.
They would eat human flesh if you were dead.
It's obviously a place that they've never been to or seen anything like before.
They're actually feeding on dung.
I feel like I'm walking in hallowed ground every day.
Some of the stranger things. This is a brain of a gorilla.
1 million people commute by it every day and have no idea.
There are certain things that are just impressive in and of themselves. And no matter who you are, they're impressive.
Dead fish are cool.
How many teeth are in that? A lot.
A lot.
Can easily break a pencil.
So that is the head of a large guitarfish.
A really bizarre looking thing.
And you could sort of see it has two faces.
There's a lot more than what the public sees. Lots of interesting stuff and stories. So the Academy of Natural Sciences is the oldest natural history museum in the Americas.
Some of the oldest specimens are right here in Philadelphia.
There's fish and birds and insects.
This jar contains a brain of a chimpanzee.
These specimens are used by researchers around the world.
This is the room that has weird things in jars. It represents the reptiles, amphibians, and part of the mammal collection. This is one of the largest pit vipers. It's the Bushmaster snake. 2 eyes, which are from a Ross seal. This frog is the largest species of frog in the world. It's called the Goliath frog. I would say over half of the specimens are bat specimens. It stretches out to about over 30 inches.
This fish collection is over 100 years old, and everything is stored in about 70% ethyl alcohol. And we have about 1.2 million dead fishes in jars and tanks. So this is an electric eel. The skin is really amazing to touch. It's filled with sensory pores. All right, so so it's dead. It can't give off electricity anymore. We have specimens of extinct species that you can no longer find in the wild, and actually their butthole, for lack of a better term, is located right underneath the chin.
The ornithology collection houses well over 200,000 bird study skin specimens. And what I'm showing you today are the birds of paradise. Well, birds are something that people can connect to very easily. Some are quite long-tailed. This is one of my favorite here. This is an Astrapia. The female really controls all that's happening with the male here, kind of like a junior high dance. So these are part of our hummingbird collection. Some of them are quite miraculous. The bee hummingbird, and it is the smallest bird in the world.
We're in the entomology department, so in these cabinets here are about 4 million specimens of insects from around the world. You'd think they're butterflies, but they're actually day-flying moths. So we think of insects as the small things that kind of run our world. It's called the peanut bug, and it's a tropical insect. And this is a collection that's built up from the earliest days of the Academy. And these are wood-boring beetles. The designs on their wings have been an inspiration to artists.
This is the center of the Department of Malacology. Malacology is the study of mollusks. The Golden Guide to Seashells, it's called Seashells of the World. It was first printed in 1962. The shells have been seen by at least 2.5 million people, which safely makes them the most famous shells in the world. And we have them. They've been around a very, very long time, and it just looks like a little clump of rocks. And then I turn it over, it's a snail that sticks pebbles onto itself. They've learned every possible way you can be alive on Earth, and this time the snail is sticking other shells onto itself. So it must be on the bottom of the ocean to find these shells. Scientists who work with the natural world, they started with a fascination. Once that light is on, it doesn't go out. I think what unites everybody who works in this kind of field, in insects or in plants or in birds and so on, is that they feel for the thing they're working with.